So this is a different type of video. So this could be interesting. Okay, so there's something I've been thinking about for a while, and as you can tell from the title, this is a video talking about what Noah and Mio would be like if they were in Smash Brothers. Because I like Noah and Mio, do you guys? But you thought this video was just about them. No. In Super Smash Bros. 6, I want all 6 of the Ouroboros cast to be playable. Because Uni is the bus. Riku and Nana, I don't know. You can go in the background of the stage. I don't know what to do with y'all. All 6 of them. And how's that gonna work, you're probably wondering. I've had a few brilliant ideas that I think would work a little too well. So my original idea was just since you could switch classes in this game, just make everyone the same class. My first idea was to make everyone in the Xenoblade 3 cast, if they're in Smash, just give them all the Sword Fighter class. I feel like that would work perfectly. Plus them all being in Noah's jacket is just funny to me. Nintendo could just make them a boring regular Sword Fighter class if they wanted to, but I'm gonna go higher because I've been thinking about it. And what if, hear me out, kind of like how Shulk has the Monado and he can switch between arts? What if they did that, but switching between all 6 of the main classes? I feel like that would be sick. You can't handle the Monado style. Like you hold B and then you could switch from Sword Fighter to Zephyr. I just think that would be really cool. Although what would take a lot of dev time is making each class have its own moveset. Like that would waste so much of the developer's time, but I would love it. I need it. Please Nintendo, this is such a cool idea. And why would it use a lot of dev time? Because you'd use literally every move. Like for example, on Zephyr class, one of the specials would be No, Mio, not that one. For example, like side B could be wide slash, up B could be air fang. I feel like this works really well. I just realized Mio's upgraded weapons are shaped like cats. Anyway, going even further with this, like each character's weapon could have different attributes. They could go wild and just make it so each class has its own speed and weight of life. I would love if the devs wasted time to make it this fleshed out. What I see Nintendo doing is my original idea, just putting everyone in Noah's jacket, and then they all use his sword. But that'd be boring, because unlike Nintendo, I'm smart, and this idea is way better. Noah do have that Kavesi drip, though, I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about this too much. Maybe I should touch grass. By the way, if you don't like the video right now, I'm going to drop this metal pipe. Yo, thanks for liking the video. But as I was saying, another crazy thing I thought about, and people would get very mad at this, like this would annoy everyone playing against it. What if Lucky 7 was a comeback mechanic? Or like the meter fills up when you get hit or something like Arsene. If they're making the character the way I want it, it's gonna be bullshit because I will want to play them. Like in the last stock or something, then you're able to equip the Lucky 7 and it just is overpowered. That's basically all it is in Xenoblade 3 is a really good sword. Now Nintendo would kind of be crackheads for this. They can make it like the Infinity Blade and have it just ignore all defense. In Smash Brothers case, it would just cut straight through the shield. It would be so annoying, but it would be accurate to the game and that'd be sick. Seeing the other characters wield Lucky 7 would actually be so cool though. In Xenoblade 3, you only see Noah using it. It'll be cool seeing other characters use the most busted weapon in the game. Although right now Lucky 7 is at the bottom of the ocean, so they'd have to fish it out. Now Final Smash, plain simply, it'd be the chain attack. I'm sure they could find a way to do like a custom version of it where like all of the characters are doing like a coordinated attack. Kind of like a full burst from Xenoblade 2. If y'all have ever got that, because it's hard to get. Getting a perfect chain attack in Xenoblade 2 is almost impossible. Unless you played Torna, then it was super easy. Like Final Smash would evolve into like an Ouroboros form. I think newer age Nintendo would just do a chain attack. And this may be a spoiler. Does this count as a spoiler? I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now. But you know, so there are 6 characters in Ouroboros, but there are 8 slots for the characters. So going off that, I think the last 2 character slots could be N and M. They're spoilers, but I don't care. I want more N. I want more of that character in my life. I actually just thought about this now, but what kind of stage would they even use? A stage that switches between Agnes Castle and Keves Castle would actually be cool. Or just basic bitch Milk Meadows. One place I'd rather they use is actually my personal favorite, Great Caught Falls. Or Origin. They could take that to the next level, make like a different Mobius for the stage hazard every time. I definitely don't want this character just so I can hit things with a big hammer. Like, well, look at this thing, bro. You can't even see her. She's just standing there, menacingly. I just realized Tyon's class would be so cool in Smash Bros. Oh dear God. The Mondo would be a really good projectile. That would be terrible to deal with. Uni would be fun. She would just have a gun. So basically she started blasting. We'd finally have a playable Welsh cat girl in Smash Bros. That's all that needs to be said. Not to be a spoiler, but Mio could use Dominion Flower. Also ignores defense, by the way. Yeah, they shouldn't do that. You could give the heavy guard class something cool, like the sword would be the shield instead of just the actual shield. Now, Noah would probably be identical to Shulk. When you're using Sword Fighter class, he would just be the same. But the other 5 classes would all be completely unique from Shulk. Wait, what if you could do break, topple, launch? Hear me out, because you could switch classes. Like you could use Sword Strike into Ball Rush and then pressure drop. Bam. I feel like they should make that combo hard to hit though, just so it's rewarding. They could do that instead of the Lucky 7 mechanic I was talking about. Where like you get a break on someone, there's just like in Xenoblade, there's like a meter that goes down or something. Then you get a topple, that's another timer counting down. And then if you get pressure drop in time, then you launch them. Even though Smash is a game about launching people, but the actual launch where they like spin. Nintendo would really have to be on that crackhead energy for that. Does this count as a Xenoblade video? Because I'll be real, I don't think I've earned the XC in my name. I know what character I would want more out of all of these. Rex, give me Rex, I need Rex.